Everybody don't remember trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code, game time. Does the same time with me, it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay, I catch the he getting the beat like it's Drake.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. At their own 23-yard line.
Start the drive here with Pacheco. And he brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they really played well a week ago in that win. The Jets.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Getting mad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put it on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
This offense is kind of swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
The Chiefs sit 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Real quick, whole squad on that rail. 0 to 1 and real quick.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes going to throw.
Pass complete to Royals. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Yellow. Where's it?
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they set up for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
59.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Baylor Tigers.
A gain of 47 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Five nine. Set.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Vlad McConkey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
A pick up of 5 that time and a 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now a deep one for Johnston. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 70 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Easy.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A give right side for Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They go play fake. Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. You're out. Ready.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
5-9, 5-9. Set.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Or this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
For the Chargers field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And this will be a touchback as Ed sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ram.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go at the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
2 yards on the carry there. It's going to lead him to 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Run!
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Baylor Tigers. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Go.
Herbert now. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here near the 40.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. From the 47 now to work with a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. Caught. Now the ball comes loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down with Pacheco. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down and goal to go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Pacheco.
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Crowd right.
Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
21. Orange.
Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st down. And the 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Los Angeles.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
1st down. It's a good 10. 1st down, Charger.
Set. Line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Herbert off of play action. He gets it to Johnston. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Now he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Now 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Mahomes going to change things up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Wiggles free. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Extra point try now from Dicker. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Well, he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. This This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only do they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. They fake the give, now Mahomes. And he goes out right around the 39. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Easy. Go on, Eddie.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
And now here's another interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's a 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. But he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 25.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2nd and a couple.
Fire down these two. Go on, Eddie! Come back!
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie! Come back!
They get this out quickly to the left side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.